I think Nick Nurse is not being like he doesn't have control of his lineup. I feel like it's Daryl Morey and Josh Harris. It's kind of like a puppeteer, kind of like what they did with Nick Sirianni back in the day. So I just feel like he wants to play these guys, but the higher ups are telling him, "Oh, you got to play this guy more because of the money, because of the contracts. Look at the Kyle Lowry contract. Look at the Eric Gordon contract. Look at all these contracts. Paul George, his contract, for example." And then you go back during the before preseason, Nick Nurse was in the press conference, and they were asking him what was going on with Embiid during that time. He was like, "They haven't told me anything. I don't know anything." So he's not being communicated to, and he's not controlled in this lineup.
Do you think Nurse survives this season?
I don't know. I really don't know. Everyone's begging him to get canned, but then it's just like if you get him canned now, who do you got? Like this
Yeah,
assistant coaching staff is still garbage. So for me, honestly, gotta wait and see how the year unfolds. Gotta wait and
because it's a
see.
shame. I think it's a
Yeah.
shame that these are the cards that he's been dealt for this season, and kind of goes into your conspiracy theory, and I'm sure there's a few others who kind of agree with you for sure.
Yeah. Yeah.
What do you
Like a lot of people have been saying, Mitch, you're right. You're right on that. I haven't thought about it. But
It makes you
yeah.
think. It makes you
It,
think when you're seeing the way the season goes. And it's funny because this time of year, what is everyone thinking about? Everyone's focus is the Eagles, in the city. So uh, they kind of go, all these problems and everything kind of go undercover for a little bit and pushed under the rug until after football season. And then you have the All-Star break. And it's funny how people don't really think about these sort of things except for people like yourself who, then you got everyone thinking, dang, Mitch is on to something. He's on to
right.
something.
It's just crazy because I haven't thought about that a lot since we had Nick Sirianni. Like back in the day, I've been thinking about Nick Sirianni. Glenn Rivers, I thought about it for a little bit because you
Oh,
know how
Glenny.
bad that turned out. Always playing Tobias Harris over the young guys. So I've been like it's been like this for a couple years now with me.